Well, hello everybody. Welcome to another Tai Chi talk. Today I'd like to talk about something that I think many of you may be somewhat familiar with. I'm sure you've heard the phrase stillness in motion. It's occasionally used in Tai Chi, and I'd like to talk a little bit about what it means and what's important about it. Besides the obvious is to be inwardly calm and still is definitely important for our health physically and mentally. But how do we obtain that stillness in motion? I mean, obviously our bodies are moving when we're doing Tai Chi and when we're going throughout our day. However, on the inside, we want to stay relaxed and calm and not be uprooted by the events that may be occurring around us. We can't let ourselves be controlled by external events. Otherwise, we every little thing that happens will control us, and we'll have no control over ourselves. So how is it that we obtain this stillness in motion thing? What is the practice? Well, there's many practices. One is sitting. And I'm not going to use the term meditation, because different people have different concepts of what meditation actually means, but just basically sitting. One of the ways I like to describe it is developing that stillness is like what we call making good tea. You say, what is bad tea? But when you make tea, you get a teapot, and you get your hot water and put it in a pot, and you get your tea leaves, and you put your leaves in the pot. And what you notice is that the leaves are just floating on top of the water. And only through time and keeping the pot still does the leaves begin to settle to the bottom of the pot. And that's when you can serve the tea. But when the leaves are still floating throughout the pot and you go to pour some tea, you actually pour leaves into the cup along with the liquid itself, which is considered bad tea. But leaving the pot still enough to let all of the leaves settle is only part of the equation. If you're going to serve tea, at some point you have to lift the pot, disturb the pot, move the pot in order to pour the tea into a cup. Now, in order to do that, you have to move in such a way, in a relaxed and gentle manner, as not to jostle the teapot and stir the leaves inside the pot again, and thus pouring out tea leaves. So you have to have a smooth, light, continuous touch to properly pour the tea into the cup so that the leaves remain undisturbed on the bottom of the cup. It's why we practice slowly in Tai Chi, because we seek to settle our tea leaves, our emotions, our energy. Let it sink into the dantian undisturbed. And once everything is settled, we begin to practice. But we have to move in such a way as if we're handling that teapot and try not to disturb the tea leaves. So we move smooth and continuous as not to stir things up. This is very important because we have to maintain control over ourselves, our emotions. We can't let external circumstances dictate how we feel emotionally and let our emotions get carried away. So in fighting, you have to be calm and relaxed and have awareness of things around you and move precisely. You can't do that if all the chemicals in your brain are going haywire and your adrenaline is pumping and your heart is pounding and your breathing is shallow. You have to be calm so that you can see things almost in slow motion and make good decisions. So we have to move smoothly as if we're pouring tea, or another example is, or be like a gyroscope. That gyroscope is moving many revolutions very quickly and maintaining balance as it does it. But there's that axis that doesn't move, it stays still, which allows all the other parts of the gyroscope to move and do whatever it is they need to do. So you have to maintain this stillness within everything you do. Sitting is one good practice, and of course just the proper training in Tai Chi form will help you gain this aspect of keeping your tea leaves subtle. So we're not just in Tai Chi, we're just not moving slow for the sake of moving slow and trying to be continuous just for the sake of being continuous, but we're trying to create a condition where we're in control over ourselves, our emotions, the chemistry in our body, and we're trying to carry that throughout the rest of the day, even when we're not sitting or we're not doing Tai Chi, but when we're interacting with other individuals or dealing with other situations that may be upsetting at times. And if you let your emotions get away from you, then you won't be able to properly handle life's situations. So the practice of Tai Chi, practicing properly and letting your tea leaves settle, and practicing stillness and motion will help you in all aspects of your life, including your mental and physical health. So with that being said, thanks for watching, and I look forward to next time.